One night, an elderly farmer man goes outside to check on his livestock because he heard of the screeching, loud, horrific sound coming from out back. So he checks on his animals and he takes his flashlight with him because it's super dark and it's really late. He can't see anything. So as he's on his path, he trips up over something. He looks down, and there is lying a dead goat. It had 2 puncture wounds in its neck and was drained of all its blood. Off in the distance, he sees a dark, shadowy figure, and he points his flashlight at it. It was holding another goat. Its fangs were sunk into its neck, and it jumped 20 feet away. This would be known as the urban legend of the Chupacabra. My name is Monica Van Dinter, and I'm here to tell you more about the Chupacabra. Its description has been said to be a reptile-like appearance with leathery and scaly skin that is greenish and grayish, and it has sharp, pointy spines that go all the way down its back, has big red eyes, 2 fangs, and a slithery split tongue. And it actually translates, Chupacabra translates to the goat sucker because of all the mutilated livestock, mainly goats, that had been drained of their blood. The first reported sightings were actually in 1995 in places like Puerto Rico and Chile and Venezuela, Nicaragua, Argentina, mainly the Latin communities for some reason. And they've also been reported in America as well as the Philippines and Japan, but mainly in the Latino communities. And when I was living in Puerto Rico, I heard about the Chupacabra. I was, okay, the goat sucker. Yeah, scary, not really. I mean, I'm not a goat. I should be safe. Until the day my brother and I decided to watch Unsolved Mysteries. And we're sitting in the living room. We're just 2 kids having a good old time. And then this episode comes on, and it's on the Chupacabra. And it has descriptions of it and events and occurrences, and people have pictures of it, and so this is what they came out with. My printer's broken, so that will have to suffice. And so I used to hear about the legend of the Chupacabra, wasn't afraid at first, now I'm terrified. It's on TV. This creature exists. And so whenever there'd be hurricanes coming, and naturally Puerto Rico's getting tormented and pounded with the rain, and then the lights go out. So we lit all the candles, and my dad's thinking, hey, this is the perfect time to scare the kids. So of course, me and my brother are sitting there like shaking and clenching our hands and hoping that we don't fall asleep too soon tonight so we don't get eaten by the Chupacabra. And whenever we're camping, my dad always told us the Chupacabra story too. So I've learned to consider the idea of the Chupacabra more seriously than just the goat sucker, because he used to explain that even small children could fall victim as prey, to the prey. And so I was kind of scared from that moment on. And I even heard about the Chupacabra on things like Scooby-Doo and the Monster of Mexico. It's been in the X-Files and even on The Walking Dead. The episode was actually called Chupacabra. And even CNN Ed's Lavendera describes the Chupacabra as Bigfoot of Latino culture. So it's not really determined if the Chupacabra is real or not, but this mysterious goat sucker has a lot of stories and reporting. So really, this urban legend is up for you to decide whether you believe it or not. Another urban legend that I can recount as a child would be the legend of the Tootsie Pop wrappers. Have you ever heard if you had a star or an Indian on the wrapper, you could get a free sucker? Well, I heard that when I was a kid. And so as a kid, I'm stacking and saving up my wrappers, and I go into the grocery store one day, and come to find out, the cashier is saying to me, hey, I can't give you a free sucker. I don't know what you're talking about. So I'm like, what? And so for years, I even was still thinking maybe it was true. I asked my family, I asked my friends, even my teachers. They actually know what I'm talking about. They have heard the same legend themselves, yet none of us have received our free suckers. So I must say, this company is in debt like millions of suckers. So whether y'all believe in the urban legends or not is still your decision, and the mystery will still remain.